Hey Aussie gamers, welcome to today's episode of Lucas's Last 48, and today I've got a couple of things that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to try and keep it a little bit shorter than my last 48 episode, but the biggest thing that's happened in the last 48 hours is, of course, the release of the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now that can't be ignored because it's such a big topic, so I'll talk briefly on that, give you a little bit of my point of view there. Now, firstly, I'm not over the moon for the PlayStation 4. I'm not gagging at trying to get one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a techie. I love my tech and gadgets and video games. If I could, I would go and get one. I don't have a Ultra HD or a 4K television, so for me, an upgrade to the PlayStation 4 Pro means that I have to buy one of those as well. So it's going to be thousands of dollars purchase for me. It's not going to be something that I can just go and buy the PlayStation 4 Pro, and I don't have that kind of spare cash around to throw into that, considering that the PlayStation 4 that I have now will play all the current games. So I am happy about that, the fact that Sony have made a call that all future games for the PlayStation 4 will be compatible with both the PS4 Pro and the PS4 standard, or the PS4 as I've dubbed it. But I think the biggest thing that annoys me is the precedence that will be set by releasing a mid-generation rehash, refresh or upgrade, is the fact that it might be something now that we're going to have to expect for the future generations of consoles. Like when we had something like the slim consoles, that sort of became a trend, and now we can expect it, and a lot of people hold off and think, oh, I didn't get the new console on release. It's been like 2 years. Maybe I should wait and I'll get myself the upgraded, the halfway refresh version, the PS5 Pro, if you will, or something like that. And it sort of puts a bit of a damper on the amount of money you're going to spend with a new console that comes out. And this is just, hypothetical. Should this happen, we don't know if there's going to be a PS5 or anything like that. But I'm going to be thinking, well, I'm going to spend $500, $600 on a PlayStation 5 to think, oh, well, only in about 2.5, 3 years there's going to be a better one, and I don't know what I should do, because is it going to have some ultra new features that the current one won't have? Are they going to dull down the first iteration of the console specifically to make the rehash or the refresh or the upgrade look better? I don't know. It's just, I think it's a precedence that's going to be set now by Sony that I just don't like the sound of, I don't like the taste of. It's not all doom and gloom. It is fantastic for gaming console wise, because you can get a little bit of high resolutions. The last point that I want to make that I'm a little bit annoyed at as well is the notion that people are going to be playing like content in 4K that's going to be run smoothly. I don't think it will. With the specifications and everything like that, everything is told that it's going to be up to 4K resolutions. Most things will be upscaled, which will look good, but you're going to be playing these things at sub 30 frames a second. Now, I don't mind a game if it's like a solid 30 frames a second, but when you get frame rate dips, and we currently have that at 1080p games, we have games that are coming out now, or previous to now, on the PlayStation 4 that can't do 1080 60 frames. They can't do 1080 30 frames. Are we really expecting 4K and steady frame rates? It's just frustrating. I don't know how it's all going to work. I don't have a PlayStation 4 Pro, so I'm not going to condemn it completely, but to all those that can afford it, well done. Let us know your experiences. Weeksy's given us a bit of a heads up on it as well, but I don't know. That's just where I'm at. Well done. It's a good new thing for gamers, but for people like myself that don't have the spare coin to upgrade the telly and the console, I won't be getting into it anytime soon. I have to wait till my TV blows up, I guess, because it's only 2 or 3 years old itself. Alright, I'll move on. In the last 48 hours as well, my Steam Link turned up in the mail about 7 days earlier than it was supposed to. So I've got this here. I haven't opened it yet. It did arrive yesterday, but I'm holding off. I'm going to be doing an unboxing I'll play with it for a little while and also do a review for you. So that should be up sometime next week. And also, moving on, the other thing that we got is the Battlefield 1 official Xbox One controller. Now this little baby here, we're not going to keep it. I'm going to open it up carefully, do an unboxing of it, and pack it all back up nice and neatly, and it's going to be given away in a competition, which will probably be sometime next week. So if you want to win this beautiful official Battlefield 1 controller for the Xbox One, make sure you pay attention to our Facebook page and enter. I don't know what the competition is going to be just yet, but it'll be up on the Facebook page. So keep your eyes peeled for that one and make sure you enter. And last but not least, we've still got today is Friday, so 2 days away on Sunday. We're giving away this to the first person who sends in the correct answer to What's That Sound for episode 150, and you're going to win this thing. It's a PlayStation 4 charge system there from Energizer. So if you want to win either of those prizes, then stay tuned to Aussie Games Express. Make sure you listen to episode 150 of the Aussie Games Express podcast, and you could win a whole bunch of stuff. The only thing you can't win is this. This is mine. I really, really want this so I can play Skyrim on my big TV. So that's all I have for today and for Lucas's last 48. And I will see you guys in the next 48 hours. See ya.